Hey guys, thanks for stopping back. I know I've been off the internet for some time now with some distractions, and I want to show you some of the variations today between the stock MoFi 4500 with its stock plus 5 dBi antennas. And let me show you a picture here just so we're all on the same page. All right, this guy right here. This is the Sim 4. There's the Sim 7 out now, but I'm using the Sim 4. And the other one that I'm talking about is the M1 that Netgear makes. This guy. No external antennas, just as you see it right there. So right now I've got the MoFi hooked up. Let's see what we get. Previously, there was another carrier getting suggested here. So this is just to show you guys that there's lots of variations going on between devices, carriers, who's serving the internet behind those carriers, and also today we've got thunderstorms. So I'll roll that in here if it'll let me. Yeah, so that's about ready to go over my house. But MoFi's still pulling 53 down with a good ping, and only getting a little over 7 up, which is pretty bad. Usually I'm in the 20s there going back up, so I don't know if that's the weather. I don't know if that is the cellular service. I don't know if that's the internet behind the cell service. Could be probably a couple more things that I'm not even aware of, but I'm going to cut the video and I'm going to go put on the M1 and we'll compare them. Be right back. Okay guys, we're back. The N1 is on. As you can see, I'm pinging Google here and it's responding, so let's kick this off with the same Fusion network and see if it'll stick here. Okay, good. So same internet provider on the back end. We'll see what happens. So just so you guys know, I have these two devices mounted in the exact same area, and when I'm running these tests, I'm turning the other one off so there's no interference of any kind. And they're literally, the M1 is sitting like 3 inches away from the MoFi. Same wall, everything. So I have the belly or the underside of the MoFi facing out now. I can switch out here just to make sure that's affecting it at all, but you can see the numbers are pretty terrible. Still a decent ping for the country, but 384 down and almost 6 up. I'm going to turn that around physically and I'll be right back. Okay, back. Let's rerun that test. So the belly is facing the inside of the house or away from the antenna or from the cellular tower. So let's see if we get any better than 2 milliseconds quicker there. Ooh, this is not looking good. So I'm going to guess having your belly of the device facing towards your tower is going to be the best performing orientation. I guess I need to go through and that's pretty good considering 7 up almost. I need to go through and change my orientation to, like, 90 degrees, 45, and vary it there. I don't think it'll have too much, but it might be worth it. But anyway, you guys can see the M1 is not faring very well at all today. That's again with no external antennas, just running it like that. It's pretty terrible, so I'm going to switch back to the 4500 when I upload this video, so it doesn't take 20 years. But okay guys, just for giggles, I left it connected to the M1 and I just got these. Let's run it again, make sure it's not pulling my leg. The only thing I changed was I flipped it over so the belly's facing out, like we said before, was the best. And then instead of laying it at a 45-degree angle, all I did was stand it up so it's still parallel to the wall, but the orientation is straight up and down, so like the logo would be on the bottom of the device and the tail end of the in and outs are on the very top, like you'd have to reach up above it to get to it. So I think I might have spoke too soon, but this, obviously the M1 is very sensitive to how it's orientated. So I went from, what was it, 3 down and 6 up to 125 down. So I'm thinking, if you're in the country and you want to use this, you're going to have, this isn't the proof it's going to be stable either. This is just a one-time. We can keep running there, but lots of variation in how you have this set. Oh, you know what? I wonder, did this change? We weren't on Comcast before. The one we were using is gone now, I'm pretty sure. Let's switch it and see what we get. Are we still going to get 100 down? There's so many variations here and what could go wrong that it's hard to do a true test. No, it's still going to get 120 down. That's pretty awesome. So it makes me think that it's, you know, it's the actual orientation of the device, not something funny going on with the carriers or whatever. All right, let's bounce through some of these other servers just to prove that it's probably not the server. It's probably the orientation of how I had this. So I'm going to kick this off just to show you guys also. This is how it's mounted on the wall currently. If you can imagine a wall right behind there, Netgear's right side up. The connections are all facing down. In the previous test, I had it up so the connections was up here, and I don't know if that matters as it's looking. It does not matter. I mean, I'm still hitting 100 right in that same area. So we're going to bounce through some of these other. Right now we're on Server Central. Yeah, that's just an advertising link. I'll wait till it completes. So let's change it to something else. We haven't went to, I don't think I've done Frontier yet. Let's see if we hit 100. Yep. So I'm getting all this. I'm going from 3 down to 3 up. All I changed. So when it was, see if I can get around the Windows Snap feature here. So if you can imagine this tilted like to the left 45 degrees. So I don't know why that matters, but obviously it matters a whole lot. And this is with the belly of the device facing out towards the tower, like outside of your house. So for whatever reason, in my area, in the circumstances right now, it went from 3 down to over 100 down. So yeah, I would say if you're really depending on this, and you probably need to order antennas and make that a more stable connection. I'm going to run it like this and see how long I can go for. It's storming out today, so maybe it will be even better on a fair day. Just a checking in type of video, guys. I know I've been out of the scene for a while, so I still plan to do some testing here and upload the results. So take care. Links in the descriptions. See you later.